wireless connection. Hi, I just thought I'd come online to just show you the new second edition of the 2017 Wunderkeys book. And there's book 1, 2 and 3, and today I had my delivery arrive from courier, a whole lot of book 1s to give out to the students. And it's so lovely and bright. I just, look at this, I just absolutely adore the colours. And I did a sneak preview before, a few days ago, where I showed you the first couple of lessons. So we've got the first lesson that has, it focuses on the bus, and it introduces you to the Wunderkeys and the bus. Now in the structure of the lessons is, you start with a rhyme, and this is great because also the parents can take this book home and they can do the rhyme and go over the rhyme with their children. And then it just introduces who the 5 friends are. And then after that we have a little duet where the teacher plays and the children. So this is what we need to do during the lesson. And then after that we have a numbers sorting game. So the children are asked to identify, count how many they can see in each square. So the first square, second, third and fourth. How many, like here on the bus, how many Wunderkeys can you see? And then we've got the pattern underneath here. So this is to identify patterns. So we have the Thumbelina, so the elephant, the mouse, elephant, mouse, elephant. What comes next? Of course it's going to be mouse. And then at the end of the first lesson, you'll see these little mark here for scissors where you can cut out, this is a little game. So the parents can take this book home, cut out the bus at the end, and they have instructions for how to play the game. So then you can play the game at home with the children and have some fun with it between lessons. So this first game will last you for lessons 1 and 2. So at the end of lesson 2 there isn't a game, but then when you get to lesson 3, at the end of it, it's the same format. You have a rhyme, you then have instructions here, or explanations on things. You have a teacher and a student duet. You have a counting game. You have rhythms, identifying patterns here, and then you have a game. So again, you've got instructions with a scissor mark there to cut this out at home, and then you have the instructions at the back for you to play the game with your child. And so this will last you. The game will last for 2 lessons each. Right. So this is the rhythm rhyme. Welcome. This is lesson number 4. You start again with a rhyme. You then have instructions here. You have the teacher and student duet. You then have this 4 squares where the student needs to count. You then have identifying the patterns. And then that's it. And then you go on to lesson 5 and you start off with a rhyme. But aren't these colours beautiful? So vibrant. Can you see that? The elephant with the birds and the tree. Again, you have instructions here. You have the teacher, student duet. Again, here you've got the squares, counting the numbers. You have the patterns to identify. And then at the very end, you've got another little game here. And you see the little marks, scissor marks there for you to cut it out at home, with instructions on how to play the game with your children at home. And this will last you for 2 lessons. So this appears in game lesson number 5. It will last you for lesson number 5 and 6. And then it just goes on with the same sort of format throughout the book, but it really is gorgeous and fabulous for the preschoolers. Oh, you even get a certificate at the end of the book. Here we go, saying hip hip hooray, you've completed the first book. So my students took them home today after the lesson, and they'll be able to go through it and enjoy it at home with their parents over the coming week. Thank you, and I'll be sure to like my Facebook page, www.facebook.com/AliceLets. I will see you again in further videos. Goodbye.